So the next day I then traveled to Rome, and that's actually only 1.5 hours from Naples away, so it's pretty nearby. And yes, so Rome, what can I tell you? So the hostel was also quite nice. Here's a clip of a room. And the nice thing was that they also have a hostel bar. It sort of belongs to the hostel, but there's also other people who can join that bar. And yeah, that's actually pretty cool, because that way there are so many foreigners. You can talk to so many people from different countries. And yeah, I'm not saying I did that all the way, because my social battery was also drained at some point. So the thing is that I didn't have that much time, because it was only the next day. I think I bought my ticket for the Colosseum on the site. The thing is that it's quite inexpensive for young EU citizens. It's only a couple of euros. There's also a combined ticket for the Forum Romanum, it's called. Yes, that's also a big area with many historical buildings, and absolutely worth seeing. Plan some time for that. I didn't. There are time slots for the Colosseum. I first did that area and needed to rush through it in the end, because you only can go in there once with a ticket, and I then needed to go to the Colosseum, yeah, because of that time slot. So plan ahead, guys. And yes, also I didn't get to discover that much more of Rome. You definitely need more than a full day. Go for 3, I'd say, or even more. So yeah, all in all, Rome was also absolutely cool. Something that I'd like to add here is the fact that I probably wasn't too honest with you with the video footage you saw until this point in time, because let's face it, Rome is crowded by tourists. And yeah, so most of the times I tried to not directly film these people, because I mean, I didn't want to invade anyone's privacy. In fact, especially when getting out that metro station at the Colosseum, yes, that's a lot of people, just so you know. One story I'd like to tell you guys. The last evening of my journey, I went back to the Colosseum to get a final photo and view. There were 2 Asian girls also taking photos, and they left their bag laying there next to them and just turned around to take a photo. But in this area there are so many pickpockets, or in general just thieves going around there grabbing anything that you don't pay attention to. It happened so fast. These 2 girls and also someone else got something stolen from. I still tried helping them a bit, trying to go to a restaurant on the opposite side, asking them if they have any CCTV footage that might have captured that area. They unfortunately didn't, and we also spoke to the police. Yeah, but unfortunately there was no result. One of the girls, that was a kind or nice gesture, she even gave me a rose that she had from earlier on, yeah, as a little present for helping her out. But yeah, still pay attention to your stuff, guys. Yeah, I don't want that to drag the whole thing down. Wait, before I say something else, there's actually another thing that's quite negative here. So the day after that, I got my train back, and actually I didn't drive fully back. I still made a stop near Florence because my parents were doing their vacation near that. So I joined them, or the plan was to join them for another 2 days and then drive fully back. Yes, the thing is, I stayed with them 1 day and then I realized, oh gosh, I'm getting sick. I felt terrible. Also for them, because I really didn't want to infect them or something. Yeah, luckily I had some masks or face masks with me, so I was able to travel back using that by train. And yeah, I made my way back early to Germany. I don't know what it was, I think 14 hours train ride. Being sick, yeah, that's not cool, definitely not. But yeah, also an experience I had. And I mean, yeah, I didn't really have another good option, so had to do that. And yeah, after that I then finally arrived home and stayed there for a few more days, being sick, having COVID. Yeah, that was a quite negative end here. But in retrospective, it was such a cool trip. To anyone who's considering it, yeah, I can only recommend it. In conclusion, my advice is talk to people, talk to strangers, get to know some people in that area. That's always super cool. It can also totally be worth it to discover some areas on your own. I think it helps you to grow as a human and to gain some life experience. So, to wrap it up, thank you so much for listening and watching this whole series. It means a lot to me. If you've actually watched through the whole thing, definitely leave me a comment down here. Also make sure to leave me a comment of what you think of this series.